and we could see a big storm cloud coming in, but it was just making some noise. We didn't think anything of it. Started to rain, really rain, lightning, thunder. It was bad. The roads were basically rivers. Soaking wet, drying all of our gear the best we can. And we're standing currently in an old miner's cabin. Luckily it's here because we're keeping somewhat dry.
Absolutely soaked.
Take it.
We're gonna take up homesteading in the old miner's cabin. You can hear thunder in the background there. Always expect the unexpected, as they say, right?
So if you haven't checked out the first video of this location, we invite you guys to go take a look. But to get everybody up to speed, we drove over 3.5 hours to get to this location. And the first mine we got to definitely didn't disappoint. We had to crawl on our hands and knees for a few hundred feet, but once through all the ice and snow, it was definitely worth it.
Careful on that one, there's a big rock leaning on it.
We then ended the video at an old miner's cabin at the bottom of a huge waste rock pile, so we knew this mine was going to be good. Unfortunately though, it didn't go all as planned, but let's get into today's video. Alright guys, hopefully welcome back to another video. If not, we might just include this in to the explore that we just did. This is the miner's cabin that we were just at, and went down, had some lunch, charged the camera gear. It was super bright and sunny, basically hanging out in shorts.
It was 27 degrees and sunny.
And we could see a big storm cloud coming in, but it was just making some noise. We didn't think anything of it. About a quarter of the way up here, it started to rain a little bit, and then it was pouring. Hopefully the GoPro footage caught a lot of that, because it was bad. And if you would have noticed from the very first clip of the miner's cabin, there's now snow. So that's just the change of weather, and the GoPro is soaking wet, so I'm not so sure how that audio is going to work. I only wore a sweater and it is soaking wet. Luckily Cheyenne brought a coat. But we're at the miner's cabin, so let's take a little look around. We got the stovepipe up above us. There's a few boots here and there. They had electricity up here. Probably was a beautiful cabin at one point in time. This is looking out the one window here. Gorgeous cabin. It's got the metal roofing, so that's probably the main reason why it's still in decent shape. Look at all that snow. Hopefully the lighting's going to be okay. Just hang on, guys. I'm going to grab another flashlight. Got a better light here. Just going through the front. Oh, this looks like this was maybe, this is just its own little storage shed. Or like shop. Because it's in two separate buildings.
This is
There's
their add-on.
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice.
This is really nice.
Like you can hang a hammock there, right?
Uh-huh. It's kind of neat, like the shelving, and there's an upstairs. The rats have been in here just chewing the heck out of everything. This is maybe the kitchen here, and maybe have their pots and pans up here. Or maybe this was the kitchen on the other side, maybe, who knows. We had another stove here. Look at that shag carpet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a very blue. It's freezing. I only have a sweater, and right now I'm in a t-shirt because it is drenched. So we're not so sure what we're going to do, unfortunately. How's it looking up there?
It's a box of shreddies.
Yeah.
Good old shreddies. This is the top floor, right? It would have been really nice at one point in time. But as you can see, the rats have just taken over. Surprisingly, still pretty nice and dry. And the box of shreddies here. But, well, it looks like this is going to be our homestead for a little bit.
Alright. So guys, yeah, not so sure. We're going to just kind of wait for a little bit. The rain has definitely slowed way down. Skies are definitely, just as I say that. Maybe we'll just leave the bikes here and take a walk up and just see what's going on with these adits here, if we can get in, if we can't get in. So we're just going to hang out for a little bit, guys. And after hanging out in that cabin for probably close to an hour, we decided just to head on back down because the rain was not stopping. And it was quite the drive down, really scary. I wiped out because the ground was just so soft. But we went down, changed our clothes, waited it out for another hour, and the sun is back out. And it's a beautiful afternoon, or beautiful evening, I guess, at this time. It's about 6 o'clock. So yeah, this is the waste rock pile I was talking about earlier. It's definitely a lot bigger. There's Cheyenne as a reference, if you can see her. But we're gonna scramble up this. There was a road that went around, and we did check that out earlier, but there's so many down trees, and I don't know if they did that just so people can't drive up there anymore. But you can definitely see a goat path going up the waste rock pile there. So we'll see you guys up top. Guys, we made it up the first waste rock pile. Started to see, that kind of looks like an old carbide tin. There's some air line and water line up there. And this, I'm guessing, is the beginning of the tram line. Massive. Supposedly from like the aerial view, you can kind of see where the tram line was, the cutout in the trees. But just so I don't waste any more footage, because I might need it later, I'm going to climb up that pile and hopefully find something. Alright guys, we made it up to the second level. The first level was completely flooded, and definitely probably past the waist. And unfortunately our hip waders are in the truck, so we might have to leave that adit for another day, because we are running out of time. But luckily we found the second adit here, so let's go on in and do some exploring. Right away you can see some azurite there. The turquoise color is definitely my favorite, so I think Cheyenne's too. But very mineralized rock here. Lots of quartz. That's huge quartz vein. The whole portal entrance is just quartz. So again, they would have saw it on the surface and then worked their way in. You can tell right away, it looks like there's an open stope. Oh, that's it. Damn it. I thought it kept going. Oh, mother. Well, there's the open stope. We didn't have our flashlights when I poked my head in here. It definitely did go down. Oh, mother. But it is completely collapsed or plugged. Or maybe that was just a little pocket. That's it. Ay, ay, ay. Still lots of quartz vein here. You guys can see it all right there. That's huge. Oh, I thought it went further because of how dark it was. Oh, Lord. Okay, well, there is wind coming out of the lower level, so there's definitely, it's either just another open area somewhere, but let's just keep heading up the mountain. Hopefully we'll find something. All right, so adit was right here. This is on top of the open stope, and as you guys can see, I'm assuming this was all trenching and they maybe broke through there. Was that just a hole there? Yeah, you definitely cut that out. There's tin. Oh yeah, you totally could get down in there. Like, I don't know about now, but I'm gonna take a little look-see. So it does go down. This might be the incline. It's definitely tight. I'm trying to see, guys, if there's a little level there. It looks like it goes to the right. I could jump down in and just take a look. So just give me a sec, guys. Oh. Jesus Christ, it's so loose. What I was afraid would happen. Just looking back up. Pocket. I don't think it goes any further. Hopefully this is coming up, guys. Unfortunately, the GoPro sometimes doesn't do it justice. I'm gonna switch to the other camera and just see if that's any better. All right, that's outside, so cancel that thought. I'll try my luck this way. There's supports down there and stuff, so maybe that's another level. That looks like that's a level there. Hopefully Cheyenne has found something. I'm assuming that's a level. If it is, I'll go get Cheyenne. Possibly. I keep putting my hand in rat shit. Yeah, there's a big horseshoe, so that's going to be a level. All right. Sometimes you worry about your loved ones and don't know if you want to bring them down here. I'd hate if that's nothing to get her to come all the way back. Far drop. It's icy there too, as you guys can see that. That's ice. Or I could climb down the chute. No. Well, I can go down my butt here and then hopefully they don't. Yeah, it's slippery. That is sheer ice. I'm just trying to find the safest way down. So I'm going to turn the camera, guys, off again, just so I'm not boring you here. So just give me a sec. But it's like maybe 6 to 8 feet drop, and you could climb it, but it's covered in ice. And I stepped on it. It's steep as shit. Oh, lots of just loose rock. Sketchy as hell.
So Adam's back there. There's a little one right behind those trees there. And then there's a big shaft here that they've covered. Can't quite see how far down it goes. But so this is kind of neat. This is all of their core samples. A little work table here with some samples on the table. But so this is just past that covered shaft, and there's this one, and you might actually be able to get down into that one. So I'll go track down Adam and see if he wants to go.
It looks like it kind of goes off to the right there. So I'm going to try to scurry down and go take a look. Alright guys, it's raining in here. So that just looks like that goes... sounded way further. I can't see if it goes... This is where we're having our rope moving a little bit better. I'm assuming that's just a pocket. But that definitely did go further. That just left off.
I videoed it. I kind of sat here for a bit until you eventually come this way.
Here I am doing a closure, or outro. Oh, there's like sheet metal and stuff down here. This might be a level. Let me just poke my head down and then I'll call you if it's anything. Definitely flattens out a little bit. Lots of timberings here. Timbers here. Yeah, come on down, Cheyenne. Just be really careful. Watch where you step. Kind of think about the other rocks. Oh yeah, we're at the shaft there. You see the ladder. Oops. Sorry guys, got it on strobe there. Gonna have to adjust where that on-off button is. The workings are big up here. They're probably pretty decent down below. We've heard rumors that these, the first mine we explored in our last video, connected to this one. And if that's the case, it would definitely be at least 1 kilometer tunnel. Just kind of giving you guys just using Cheyenne as a reference here, just for size of rocks and what we're crawling under. But yeah, that shaft, we could look down and see the ladder. It's right here. So that's with all the orange fencing. And the ladder. Lots of timbers here, lots of bracing. This is definitely easier going than the other side. No, just there's a big stope. Bet you this connects to the other side. I don't know. It keeps going down. Unfortunately, the lights and my breathing is not helping the situation here. So I'll keep going down this way. Looks like Mother Nature has kind of done the cleaning, housekeeping around here and got a lot of the loose rock down. The back looks pretty solid right now. There's a whole layer. It could just plug down here, but this area is definitely unstable. Massive. Yeah. This is what the other one looked like. But I was able to keep going down, and then it looked like there was what used to be an ore chute. So that would make sense if that was a level, because they were dumping the ore into ore carts. Whoa, on the main haulage level. So that could have been the lower level. Yeah. Oh, see, you could have kept going that way, but that's scabby. So we'll kind of shoot for this way. Didn't hear Cheyenne, she was talking about the calcite dripping off the back. Okay, well, this is definitely plugged here. If you look over, you don't need to walk over there, but you could see it kept going. But look at some of these size of the rocks. They're basically car size. It feels like we're in more of a cave than anything.
Pretty with the sulfides.
It is. I'm just seeing if we can keep going anywhere. Alright guys, I'm just going to turn the camera off because it's just the same old big open area, lots of big rocks. We're just on our way out, and this definitely looks like it could be a level, or was, or maybe it's just a little pocket. But it looks semi-easy to climb up, so at least poke my head inside. Oh. Give me a sec, guys. Just gonna turn this around. That might be it, but it might go to the left. So, oh, easy. Nothing like rock climbing underground here. Whoa. Oh yeah, there's an ore dump there. Tracks coming. Oh, and it turns. So let me just scope this out, and then I'll come get you. Piece of a dynamite box. That could be another shaft there. Yeah, come on over. Here we thought the video was over. Again. So, I'm going to shut the camera off, guys, to give Cheyenne a hand. There's a rope going down. A fairly well-used rope. Got a can there. Let me just take a quick wander, make sure it's worth it. This might be another chute. Oh, they tried to backfill it. No, that's it. It is backfilled. So, definitely in some of the older workings now. Another piece of dynamite box on the ground there. Well, maybe I'll just venture down there. Yeah. You're just gonna stay there?
Yeah. So
Okay.
the track just end there?
Yeah, it goes and it looks like it splits two ways. Stay there. Are you coming down?
No.
Okay, just sit there. And yeah, this isn't too steep. I wish I had my gloves.
You want one?
Nope. It's really not that bad. This is going to be a little steeper. Hopefully it goes to the right there. Just gonna shut the camera, guys. Alright. Okay, so this is part of a chute here that's completely plugged. You can see the walls of it, or one of them. Just a little pocket there. That's looking up. I can see some drill steel, which I guess would be the first artifact here. Oh, ice. This might be another lower level. Oh, look at the ladder. There's the drill steel. Wow, there's a lot down here. Holy cow. This kind of looks like this is an ore bin. Okay, I thought that maybe went somewhere. Oh, there's a pulley wheel right there. Hopefully you guys can see that for winching out the material. Sorry, it's been a long day. Definitely getting a little bit tired. So the filming is kind of... Oh, see, there's another little level down there. Might be something underneath me. Alright, what's the safest way? I'm gonna get tetanus here. This is a massive, massive moon. All right. Look at all the frost down here. That's a massive structure. And does it keep going that way? Yes, it does. That's a tiny little level. A lot of ice. Oh, there's a cool chute. I think. Oh yeah, look at that. Now we're good. So this is I don't think this is anything like gonna fall through. Obviously this is a level, but you never know. Last thing you want to do is fall through. That looks like that's part of a light. Those big green ones. That look like a half a dome. Icy down here. Very icy. Oh, that's deep. Really deep. I bet you we're getting down to the lower level here. That's why it's a lot of water. The old legs are getting tired. All right. I'll just scope that out and then just go head on back because we only brought so much gas for the bikes, and getting a little worried that we're gonna run out on the way down. So last thing you want to do is have to push. But I'm just gonna get over to the other side, guys, and then we'll carry on. All right, make my way. All right, so I would have just walked through, and there's that piping that I could see. That's where the rope was going. It does look like it goes that way, but again, it's almost June, so I can't really trust that this ice is safe enough to walk across, and don't know if I want to risk it. That's pretty neat. So getting tired. So I'm gonna climb back up, guys. We'll get outside and we'll say our goodbyes. All right, guys, we made it out safe and sound. The sun's going down. We have about a 20-minute ride down to the truck and then just get cleaned up and enjoy the night. Oh, beautiful night. After such a rainy, cold, miserable afternoon, evening definitely turned out pretty good. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you to all of our new subscribers. Thank you to all of our sponsors. We really appreciate everyone's support. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.